Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Wildcard round on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, they'll throw. Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Rashawn Gary, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. On second down, Swift. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the 1st down marker. Back to throw here. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Herbert's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Herbert. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. They'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Herbert off of play action. Steps away. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel. 51 yards. And the 49ers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. They go play action here on first down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay,
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Herbert. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 2nd down and goal. Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. Justin Herbert looking to pass. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Out now Andrew Mevis for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Mevis knocks this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Hall. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll look to throw here. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Second and 11. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. And they'll try to run the option here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
On 2nd down and 4. Herbert completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's Herbert.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. So that'll set the offense back 5, make it 1st and 15. Now back to throw.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. From the gun, here's Swift.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A 3rd field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Across the formation, Hardman gets the completion. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 2 games here on this Super Wildcard Saturday is at halftime. We'll get it back out to you guys in just a minute. But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one, as it's going to be one heck of a battle. That's for sure. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Samuel.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, it's Herbert. It returns it right back to Samuel. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
from the gun. Herbert on third down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. He'll get it inside the 20, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the option to give to Swift here. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the handoff, this is Swift. And down to the 36-yard line here. Second and 3. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Running is Swift. 81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll set up a throw. On the out route, he finds Hardman. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Open man right side is St. Brown. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He takes this for 3 to the 29. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Herbert now. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. McCaffrey running up the middle. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Mevis knocks this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Herbert's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete here to Ayuk. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Out now Andrew Mevis for the field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Mevis knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Mevis on to attempt the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Herbert. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. After the sack, they come up on 3rd and goal from the 18. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Out now Andrew Mevis for the field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Mevis knocks this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And he'll find Hall. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll look to throw again.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll look to throw. Keeps himself upright. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now this likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Desmond King picks it. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 75 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.